Yadadai dai 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 dai. Yadadai dai dai dum. Yadadai dai 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 dai. Yadai dai 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 dai. Yadadai dai dai yadadam. Yadadai dai 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 dai. Yadadai dai dai yadadai. Yada da 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 dum. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 yada da. Yada da he da he da he da da da. Yada da he da da yada dum. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 he dum. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 he da. Yada da he da he da yada da he da dum. Yada da he da 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 yada da he da da yada da. L'Shem yichud kushabrichu ushchintei. Hineni mukhan u'mizuman lekayem mitzvat ha'aseh shel sfirat ha'omer shel sfirat ha'omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ruach haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer al sfirat ha'omer. Hayom shenayim ve'esrim yom shehem shlosha shavuot ve'yom echad la'omer. This is the 22nd day, totaling 3 weeks and 1 day of the Omer. We transition from the week of Tiferet to the week of Netzach, and so we've spent the past week searching for balance between giving and holding back, between compassion and clarity. And if we've learned anything, it's that balance isn't a destination. It's something we keep adjusting day by day, for some of us minute by minute, but it's something that is in constant flux, trying to find balance. And so tonight we step into the week of Netzach, the week of endurance and persistence, because life isn't just about finding balance. It's about continuing, even when things aren't perfectly aligned. So this week is about what keeps us going. Eternity in each moment, a connection to all that was and all that is and all that will be. And so this week calls us to feel ourselves capable of transformation, to believe that everything we do matters, and yet our actions today might feel like nothing, but they actually impact and affect the generations to come. So envision the person, like the work is to, in this week, is to try to envision the person that you long to be. Envision the world you long to live in, and walk toward those visions with all the strength that we have. So today, Omer Day 22 is Chesed, loving kindness, within the week of Netzach, which is endurance and persistence. So what keeps us going is often love of our people, love of our purpose, love of our possibility. And so when we find ourselves in places of vision and endurance and love, we know from Psalm 22, it says, your hearts will live forever. So our acts of kindness and generosity endure. It's what came before, it's what is now, and it's what we share with others. So trust in your capacity to act with compassion and notice it. How does it feel in your body when you respond to yourself and to others with empathy? Our loving action brings forth healing. So when we ask ourselves today, am I speaking truthfully? Is what I'm saying helpful? Is what I'm saying kind? And if I'm saying something, is it necessary and appropriate for this moment? It's like difficult, right? Because you're trying to be truthful, you're trying to be helpful, you're trying to be kind, you're trying to be appropriate in the moment, all while coming from a place of empathy, all from coming from a place of love, all from coming from a place of endurance and persistence. And that feels like a lot of work. It feels almost like a burden, even though I'm sure for the majority of us, we are mostly truthful, mostly helpful, mostly kind, mostly appropriate in moments. But to hold on to them all at the same time and to bring our focus to them and our attention to them so that we can find ourselves in a place of balance, but a place of vision, place of what do we see out there? How do we hold all of this true in this moment so that when we look ahead, we feel aligned? Psalm 122 on day 22 says, for the sake of my brothers, my sisters, my siblings, and friends, I will speak for peace. For the sake of creation, I will seek well-being for all. Many of you have turned on the news or seen on social media what's going on in I would say, our own town, because, well, my siblings were all raised in the town of Syosset. Congregation Simchat Halev started in the town of Syosset, one town over from where we are right now. And something as simply horrific as swastikas in a school bathroom led to potential bomb building within this student's home with the bankroll of his father. And so it's a little close to home. You know, they always say this what the swastikas in the school, they're on the playground, they're here, they're there, they're everywhere. Education is best, and Jew hatred is a thing, but it's the kid is a stupid kid. The kid doesn't know better. He thought it was a joke. You know, those are all the things that we always hear as the response to what goes on in the school. And this was different, and this is scary, and this is close to home, and this is like, you know, what you hear about that person seems off, and they do something silly and stupid or scary or horrific. And then all of a sudden they go to the person's house and they uncover this crazy thing. And it always feels like it's so far away. That doesn't happen here. It's happening here. And it's hard to find empathy, and it's hard to find moments of clarity when these things are happening around us. And for those of us that are counting the Omer, we are reminded today that we need to remind ourselves and pray that love reminds us why we keep going. The love for our community, the love for one another, the love for our tradition. Despite all of those that want to take us down, we find ourselves figuring out how to keep going. And the reason is our love for our people, our love for our purpose, and our love for our possibility. Let's continue to count together with one another. Thank you for joining me, Suze, Ariella, Bet, Alisa, whoever else is here but doesn't check in. We're going to get you to check in one day. But also for all of those that will watch at other times. We are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you. May my students be safe. May our children be safe. May my family members that go to that high school know how much they are loved and supported in whatever way it is so that they can feel seen and safe just for simply who they are. Am Yisrael Chai. We will continue to live. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai. Laila Tov, everybody. See you back here. Guess what? 9:30 tomorrow morning.